Snuggled in the northwest region of the Florida Panhandle sits a small Catholic school, Pensacola Catholic High School. The graduating class consists of 120 students, including a valedictorian with a passion to shine, the drive to fulfill anything she sets her mind to, and a support system that encourages her to grab hold of this dream and go big time. Take a look into the life of Pensacola's very own heart and soul, Erin Hart.
I first met Erin at orientation freshman year. She was running around, she was really loud, and I found out that we had every single class together, and we have for the past 4 years.
Although Erin has much more to offer than her voice, most students at school know her as the singer.
I've been singing all my life. When I was 2, I started singing. But I didn't really start singing until I started taking voice lessons in like the 6th grade, because I didn't actually know I could sing until I met my best friend who lived down the street from me, whose parents were singers. And then she taught me that I could sing, and we sang together, and it was beautiful.
With her outgoing personality and the voice of an angel, what most people fail to realize about Erin is just how intelligent she really is.
She just eats it up, she loves it, she thinks it's interesting, exciting. And she does a very, very good job.
Just how smart Erin is, because she's really outgoing and bubbly, and she just doesn't brag about it. She's really smart though.
Maybe when some people meet her for the first time, because she's so perky, bubbly, and just so friendly and everything, they might not realize how truly intelligent she is, because sometimes people like that come off as being, oh, well, they're just, they're all into the social thing, and they're not necessarily a good student, or they're not necessarily really intelligent. But she is. She's a very good student, and she's exceptionally intelligent. And I believe she's going to be our class valedictorian.
In my spare time, I do calculus problems all day. That's it. Thanks, Miss Ferbezar. Love you.
Although Erin has performed at different school functions, her shocking decision to audition for a reality television show left some more surprised than others.
Erin has been really shy when it comes to talking about how she's an actress and a singer. I don't think I actually found out she did any of that until sophomore year, which is crazy because Erin talks a lot, and you would have thought she would have mentioned it, but she's really shy about it, and she didn't actually start singing until this year, or allowing us to see her sing until this year.
I wanted to audition for American Idol for years. I had to convince my best friend to drive to New Orleans with me. Actually, her parents drove because we couldn't drive them. Because I'd always wanted to do it as a joke, because I didn't think I was going to get past the first round, but it just seemed really fun. So that's why we did it.
Well, honestly, I was really surprised, because I had never heard her sing to that point in time. I didn't even know that she could sing, and so I was really surprised. She's very outgoing and everything at school, but I just never would have pictured her in a performance type role, because up to that point in time I didn't know she did anything like that. So I was very surprised, but excited for her.
When Erin's on stage, she definitely commands the stage. Everyone looks at her because she's very outgoing on stage. She commands attention from the audience.
Well, I think she's just really cute. When she sang, for instance, at the Hall of Fame assembly, we had a big discussion because we had class that day, and she claims she cannot sing with her shoes on. She has to be barefoot. And she had these really pretty heels that she had worn for the induction ceremony. And then she got up there to sing, and I noticed she didn't have any shoes on. So she'd gone back there and taken her shoes off, because she was going to be true to herself, and she was going to sing the way she was comfortable in singing. So she's just really cute, and I think people enjoy watching her and enjoy listening to her.
What was going through my mind was that I need to make these producers pay attention to me, because most of them were just looking down at their BlackBerries because they've been listening to people for hours upon hours. So then I walked up to them and said, "Hi!" And then they paid attention.
And it was at this very moment that Erin's American Idol experience began.
So for the first round, we got there at 4 a.m. and then they actually let us into the arena at 8 a.m. and you sit in a section, and whenever they call your section, you go to the arena floor, and there's 10 tables set out across the floor with 2 producers at each table, and then they call out a number and you have to go to that table. So at the table, you get in a row of 4, and you sing 15 seconds of a song. And then after everybody sings their song, they usually ask the people they're interested in to sing another song, but I actually didn't do that. But for most people, they ask you to sing another song, and then after everybody's done singing twice or whatever, if they want you to sing twice, they'll tell you to all step forward, and they'll call your numbers out, like you give a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And mostly everybody would step forward and they would tell you all, "Sorry, we loved you, but you're cut." But in mine, they called out 1 and 2, me and my best friend, and they asked us, "So how would you like to go on to the next round?" And then we screamed like little girls forever. But everybody can see you when you get a golden ticket. And it's really rare that somebody gets a golden ticket, so whenever somebody gets a golden ticket, the whole stadium cheers. So we got that, and then we went into this little separate room. It's called the Winner's Circle room. And we filled out paperwork for hours. Then we went home. New day. On the second day, that was the second and third rounds, and it was like a week after the first audition. We stayed in a room for 7 hours, and then we just sat in a room and they filmed us for however long, so we were like the last group that day. And then we go into a room, and there's no cameras, no anything, and you just sing a song. You can sing the whole song if you want, and then the producers will be like, either yes or no. That's it. So they told me yes, and then I went out of a room, and if you get past that round, you have to go sit in another set of chairs for the third round. And the third round's when they bring out like the cameras and all the stuff. So yeah, then I sat for another 5 hours and just sat there while people recorded me pensively looking off into the distance. And you go into a room and there's these executive producers, and they're really not that nice. They're all British, and they're like Simon Cowell, except not famous. And then I went in there and sang a song for them, and they told me that I got through, and I was really, really excited, and then they filmed us running out of a door. New day. Then we filled out more paperwork for like another hour. Now new day. So the third day, I actually was the third person to go in. And we met Ryan Seacrest, and we had our little chat with him. And then I went in and saw the celebrity judges, and they talked to me and everything, but I really don't remember like what they said to me beforehand because I was just so nervous. And then I sang my song, and they're like, "You're too young. You have a beautiful voice. Come back again." And then I walked out, but I didn't cry. Yeah. I was really mad, actually, for a while. And that was the end of that day.
When I found out how far Erin had made it into American Idol, I was really excited for her because her having the chance to meet the judges was a really great experience for her.
I laugh at this show now because like I've seen everything that goes on behind it, so everything that's supposed to be so like dramatic and everything that you think is real, most of it's staged just for the show. So I laugh at it more than anything.
In terms of her individual personality, she's the same Erin that she has always been, just real outgoing, friendly to everybody, inclusive to everybody. You know, she includes everybody, no matter what kind of person that they are.
Having Erin as my best friend is definitely fun and an interesting experience because she's never afraid to do new things or to talk to new people. I think Erin is a fantastic singer. I think she's really good and has a lot of promise. I knew she would do really well because she's a fantastic singer and she's really outgoing, so I figured she would do great in front of the judges. I think Erin definitely has a future in the entertainment industry.
Erin is awesome.